Former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani has been found liable for defamation in a trial that involved two former Dominion Voting Systems employees. The trial, which took place in the U.S. District Court in Washington, D.C., concluded on Wednesday, December 13, with the jury ruling in favor of the plaintiffs, Bridget Freeman and Stacey Moss. Freeman testified during the trial that she felt terrorized by Trump supporters and was forced to move from her home due to Giuliani's smears. "I was scared to come home at dark, Freeman emotionally stated on the witness stand. "I was just scared, I knew I had to move." Their attorney, Michael Gottlieb, urged the jurors to send a message with their verdict. He argued that Giuliani had no right to offer up defenseless civil servants to a virtual mob in order to overturn an election. Gottlieb also stated Freeman and Moss should each receive at least $24 million in damages, along with additional compensation for intentional infliction of emotional distress and punitive damages claims. Giuliani, who led former President Donald Trump's legal team after the 2020 election, initially stated he would testify in the case but ultimately decided against it. In his opening statement, Giuliani's attorney, Joseph Sibley, argued a large verdict would be the civil equivalent of the death penalty for his client. Sibley stated it would be the end of Mr. Giuliani. He acknowledged in his closing argument that Giuliani had committed wrongful conduct against the plaintiffs and had harmed them. Sibley asked the jury to consider the good Giuliani had done in his lifetime. The trial focused solely on the issue of money damages, with U.S. District Judge Beryl Howell finding Giuliani liable for defaming Freeman and Moss in August. Judge Howell had previously ordered Giuliani to turn over evidence to the plaintiffs, orders that he repeatedly snubbed. Giuliani had accused the pair of election fraud in the wake of Trump's loss in Georgia. He circulated a heavily edited clip of security footage, claiming that it showed them passing USB drives during ballot counting operations. Moss clarified that the USB drive was actually a ginger mint. Despite investigations and findings from the pair's former bosses that they had done nothing wrong, Giuliani continued to accuse them of being fraudsters. During remarks to reporters after the first day of the trial, Giuliani stated, "When I testify, you'll get the whole story, and it will be definitively clear what I said was true." NBC News obtained quotes and sources.